Hi everyone. So today we're going to talk about stretching. First and foremost, muscles don't stretch. If anything, they relax. When you get muscles and you grow to be your fullest size, the muscles are a very specific length. And depending on what you've done from then till now watching this video, will it dictate how much mobility do you really have? So most people stretch with the intent to be flexible. And I'll tell you this now, flexibility for most people is a liability. People come on this earth, some are hyper-flexible, some are hypermobile. I'm not talking about them, they are an exception to the rules and they require a different video. So we're looking for flexibility, but flexibility might be a liability, and what we're really more talking about that will help you in your fitness journey, if you will, or just everyday life, is mobility. So we'll go back to the muscles. Muscles don't stretch. Most of us are sensation junkies, so when we lean forward and we go for that hamstring stretch, we seek that sensation. Sometimes we bypass the sensation and go into like, how far can you go, when we're actually incurring little tears. If you are a weight trainer, if you work with adding lots of resistance, you're actually tearing the muscles anyway. It creates internal scar tissue, which builds them bigger, better, and stronger. So we're not too afraid of tears. We need repair work afterwards, which is why there's rest days between working muscles and muscle groups. But when you go into a stretch and you feel the sensation, that's actually an indicator of tearing or stress or strain on the joint. And the thing that connects the muscle to the joint is a tendon, and a tendon is only made of the small intricate fibers that come from the muscle. They are not separate then. They are one unit that turns the meat of the muscle less and less and less as it gets closer to the bone. So when you feel the sensation, stop, take a deep breath, relax. If you can't breathe in the midst of a stretch, then you're going to inevitably injure yourself. It's going to create a bigger or worse tear, and you're going to do it at either the origination of the muscle where the muscle starts or the insertion of the muscle where it ends. So I want you to be really cautious of what your intent is on stretching a muscle. I use the term very loosely when I've taught yoga or when I've worked with people personally. It's more generic term rather than what the muscle's actually doing. So this is just the myth busting of muscles don't stretch. And if you want to check this out, if you eat meat or if you're in the freezer or the refrigerator section of the grocery store, don't do it that way. Grab a piece of meat and see if you can stretch it. It doesn't stretch. So try not to seek the excess sensation. Stop at the first sign of sensation. Take a deep breath. Spend 3 to 5 breaths in each one of these held postures at bare minimum, so your muscle will actually relax and let go of the tension that you're actually trying to do. I'm guessing that that was the intent of stretching anyway. So the next video will be talking probably more about why mobility is more important than flexibility. But until then, this is to myth bust about stretching. Muscles don't stretch. If anything, that they relax, and it is not to become more flexible, because flexibility is a liability. If you have any questions, as always, message me, comment to this, and we can talk. Until then, have a great day.